Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sarin Maitri, yours educational mentor. In this particular lecture, we are going to study about the numericals on thermal properties of matter. So let us see that numerical right now. So here the problem which is given to us is two closed vessels are of equal volume contain an air at some pressure is given, that is 105 or 105 kilopascal at a temperature 300 Kelvin, and these two are connected through a narrow tube. If one of the vessel is now maintained at 300 Kelvin and other one is at 400 Kelvin, then the pressure is. So now here in this particular problem there are two cases. Initially the two vessels are connected at that particular time. The vessel entire setup's temperature is only 300 Kelvin. But now whenever it has been changed, the vessel's temperatures have been changed, at that time we are supposed to find out what is the pressure of this complete two containers setup. So let us see this numerical. See, we are having two vessels like this. And these two vessels are connected through a narrow tube. Let this one be vessel 1 and this is vessel 2. And these two vessels are filled with air. And these two vessels are filled with air. Now, let pressure of this vessel P is equal to P naught, and volume is equal to V naught, and temperature is equal to T naught. Let this be the case for us. Then next, and it is mentioned that here pressure P naught is equal to 105, that's 105 kilopascal, that is equal to 105 into 10 power 3 Pascal, and temperature is given T naught is equal to 300 Kelvin. Let the number of moles in this first vessel equal to N and in the second vessel equal to N. Then the total number of moles, and this is, let it be case number 1. The total number of moles in this complete contained vessels is NT is equal to N plus N. This implies NT equal to 2N. So this is the total number of moles. Now we know that as per the ideal gas equation, PV is equal to nRT. PV equal to nRT. This is nothing else but it is the ideal gas equation. It is ideal gas equation. From this one we can find out the value of N. N is equal to PV over RT. And for this particular state, initially this N is equal to P naught V naught over R will be constant T naught. So this is the number of moles which is contained in one particular vessel. This is the number of moles which is contained in one particular vessel. Now let us see what happens whenever this vessels temperatures are being increased. So now in the case number 2, the same vessels which are there, which is connected through some particular tube. This is vessel 1 and vessel 2. Here now the number of moles becomes for the first vessel N1 and number of moles for the second vessel will become N2, and the temperature of this one is equal to T is equal to 300 Kelvin, and for the second one that is equal to T equal to 400 Kelvin. See here now, for the first vessel I have considered the temperature is equal to, for the entire, in the case 1 I have considered T is equal to T naught, because the temperature now it is a same T naught equal to 300 Kelvin, and this vessel in the case 2 also is at 300 Kelvin. I will try to assume that this one is also equal to T naught, and this temperature I will try to assume it as T1. Now then the number of moles in the first vessel is N1 and number of moles in the second vessel equal to N2. Then therefore as per the ideal gas equation, ideal gas equation, N1 is equal to second pressure, let it be equal to P2 number of, it is equal to V naught, because the volume is not going to change, R times of T naught. R times of T naught, temperature is equal to R times of T naught, and then here N2 is equal to P2 times of V naught, volume is same, R times of T1. R times of T1. Now, since here the number of moles will be same in the case 1 and case 2, that is before increasing the temperature and after increasing the temperature with respect to this vessels, the number of moles is going to be same. If number of moles is going to be same, then that is nothing else but the number of moles will be conserved. If number of moles is conserved, I can say that the number of moles in the case 1, that is 2n is equal to n1 plus n2. So this is the number of moles in for this entire two cases. The number of moles for these two cases, that is equal to total number of moles in the first case is equal to total number of moles in the second case. The number of moles in second case will be n1 plus n2. That's why I have written 2n is equal to n1 plus n2. Now we'll try to substitute the values of n, n1 and n2 in this equation. So if you substitute 2 times of what is n? N is equal to P naught V naught over R times of T naught is equal to N1. N1 is equal to P2 V naught over R times of T naught plus N2 is equal to P2 V naught over R times of T1. R times of T1. You can see that all volumes in the numerator will get cancelled, and again in the same way R, there is a universal gas constant, is also going to be cancelled. So now this equation will become as 2P naught over T naught, that is equal to P2 over T naught plus P2 over T1. P2 over T1. If I take common of this one, this becomes P2. If I take common, 1 over T naught plus 1 over T1. So if I can write this equation as now 2P naught over T naught is equal to P2 taken LCM T1 plus T naught plus T naught T1. T naught and T naught will get cancelled. T naught and T naught will get cancelled. If this is the case, now let us see what happens further. If you can substitute the values by bringing P2 on one side and all the other terms on the other side, then we will be getting this solution for this particular numerical. Now we will try to substitute the problem. If I substitute this one, then this P2 is equal to 2 times of P naught into T1 over, this comes here, this is T1 plus T naught. Once if you find out this one and then make the substitution, then P2 is equal to 2 times of what is P naught? P naught is given as 105 into 10 power 3 into T1. What is T1? T1 is 400. 400 we have written here over 300 plus 400. So this becomes P2 is equal to 2 into 105 that is 10 power 3 into 400 divided by 700. This 2 zeros is going to be cancelled here. So ultimately this is equal to 2 into 105 into 10 power 3 into 4 divided by 7. If you solve this one, the answer which we get will be 120 kilopascal. So this will be your final pressure of this entire setup once the temperatures have been increased. So that final pressure for this numerical will be P2 is equal to 125 kilopascal. I hope students you have understood this particular numerical. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Kindly like, subscribe and share my videos. Thank you everyone.